Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro, and we have something super cool with Star Wars, the Vintage Collection, Captain Enoch, and Thrawn's Night Troopers. Now, of course, this is from the Ashoka show from Disney Plus, all that good stuff, and definitely a kind of out of nowhere, interesting take on like the death zombie trooper type genre that was in the EU. It does come in this hefty little tiny fit in your pocket almost style packaging, kind of straight to the point, not too much to write home about. So let's go ahead, crack this guy open and see what we got going on. So we got some coffins here for our what do they actually call these? Night Troopers, right? So you want to go with the Death Troopers, but obviously that's a different thing. So nice little cardboard jibby jabbies going on there. And I got this one from Amazon, but I do believe Entertainment Earth and Hasbro Pulse have started sending theirs out as well. So something to keep in mind. Definitely wasn't cheap, but definitely was needed. So I went ahead, pulled the trigger. Let's see, I think that's Captain Enoch, so we'll save him for last. We'll just start digging into some troopers here. If you guys like the Ashoka show, something interesting, a little prequel love there for the Ashoka fans and the prequel fans alike. Let's see, does it have a blaster? Yep, there's his blaster. Looks like a standard issue type situation going on here, nothing to write home about. Alright, starting off with this guy. Alright, very nice gold going on there. Let's see, the straps are molded onto the existing, so that's nice. They didn't just paint random paint jobs on there, so like the ribbon type look is pretty cool. The gold cracks. Now they didn't, it appears they didn't, yeah. So they didn't do actual, obviously they didn't do cracks, but they didn't do any kind of raising of the gold, so that's kind of a bummer. I know they did, I'm not sure if they did it actually on the Vintage Collection, but I know they did it on like Captain Rex and stuff where the welds and stuff were raised up on them, so I don't see why they couldn't have done that here, especially for the price point, and there's really no tooling for these guys. Well, I guess the chest plates are tooling because they have the straps, so I guess there's certain parts that have tooling with the new thing. So okay, I mean, I guess it is what it is, but it looks pretty cool. Just a simple to the point kind of guy there, so nothing to get crazy over. Let's see which one of these guys looks super different. All right, let's go with this guy next. And obviously this package is a massive army builder, except for the Captain Enoch, which obviously is kind of hard to swallow, but I'm pretty sure you could probably sell a Captain Enoch online for 25 bucks, you know, secondary market, that kind of thing, if you wanted to. Here's your next trooper. Got the cool, like, dark gray under stuff there, a lot more gold in his face. But in the previous trooper, got some kind of squeakies. Man, I mean, the gold does look great, but man, I wish they would have sculpted that a little bit more. Sculpted this gold and just kind of raised it a little bit to make it look like the cracks or the welding, you know, like I said on that Captain Rex helmet that they have done for the Ahsoka series. But more bands here, looks good. More bands there at the feet, super neat. Very cool. I mean, it looks great. I mean, I can't complain. It's just, you know, I can't complain, and I will complain actually. I wish they would have done the raised job on the gold. I just think that that's something that could have taken these from pretty cool to like amazing. These would have been amazing with that extra bit of detail. But you know, that's Hasbro for you. They did just enough to get you excited and then break your heart at the end. So here's an ombre that's got some serious gold. And I think one thing too, you know, on these you can definitely like do some different poses. You know, like this guy's head. Obviously in a normal trooper you wouldn't want to like have his head looking all goofy like that, but I think with these guys, you know, you could get away with some like poses like this, you know, his arm kind of back, you know, that type of thing. you know, maybe a little bit of that action. Yeah, you could have a little bit of fun with it. But this trooper looks really cool too with this silver. See up here, it's not too bad. It's not so noticeable, but against that white, I just feel like it's super noticeable. You know, like right here, I just feel like that really pops off. And I know I'm complaining a lot about it, but this was not a cheap pack at all. And typically these Build-A-Trooper packs I don't jump in on, just because, I mean, how many different officers do you need? And they've been releasing other lines, things like that. So, but this one was just one that I knew we probably weren't going to get single carded of these guys. At least in this like perfect iteration. But Enoch, I'm sure we will get a single carded version of that before too long. I can't imagine that they're gonna leave this in that pack. But I think this is just a way that they could get you know, Enoch in and then get a higher price point for the other fellows. Let's see, does Enoch come with a different weapon? And he does. Okay, so that's worth noting. All the other troopers came with just the regular kind of like E11 style blaster, but Enoch does come with a special blaster. Uncle BJ might know what that is, but that is not something in my forte. But it does have the gold. Now I don't mind the gold like this. Like obviously that's fine. Enoch does have a holster for it, which we will go over right now. So there's the Enoch face. Now that looks really good. But again, just imagine how cool that would look right there. A little bit of raised. So would have been so cool. But I mean, looks great. The gold is gold on that, and that is something that can't be understated or overstated enough, I guess, in this case. But the gold is gold. It's not like a weird, you know, wannabe gold. Like that is popping gold, and it does pop great against this dark red. That's just a cool looking, man. This is great. Great figure. Could be amazing with, you know, what we're talking about. It does have this holster there. Let's see how his weapon looks here in his holster. Let's see here. Slide in. And just like that, not too shabby. Looks great. Very cool. Very cool. A nice pack. I really, you know, I'm happy with a purchase. I'm okay with the purchase. I think Enoch really pushes it over, which I think was the plan, is for Enoch to kind of push it over the top. But let's go ahead and get these guys all posed out, and we'll give our complete and final thoughts. And there you have it, Captain Enoch and his Night Troopers. You know, did a few little silly poses here, but I think, you know, that's kind of what you could do with these guys and make them different. If you can get them to stand, cool. But if you've got them, you know, in a bigger set where you can kind of do a wall lean or something like that, and just kind of switch it up a little bit, really get the uniqueness of these figures and really the uniqueness poses that these figures deserve. But you know what I deserve? You know what we deserve? Okay, we don't really deserve it, but we would like it. Is if you commented, and of course if you subscribe to the channel, as we post new content every single day. We are almost at a year now of every single day posting new content, so it's something that we strive for. You know, it may be something we have to dig up because it's sometimes hard to get a new figure, but we do make it happen for you guys. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, is keeping the community strong, keeping this YouTube channel strong. I'm just having fun with you guys. So I appreciate you guys coming to hang out, but it is that time to go ahead and to throw one back. But for myself and for Uncle BJ, we are going to throw that back. And we'll see you all next time.